Hi, it's Kim, and welcome to the weekly messages from Expressions of the Universe. As you can see, I'm outside today. They said it was going to be warm. I'm freezing. I'm actually wrapped in a blanket right now under here, so this won't be that long. Um, your astro forecast for the week, it's going to be a little bit crazy. We have a full moon tomorrow, and it's in Virgo. She is what a lot of us consider the mother or the grandmother. I did write about it in my blog that I'll post at www.expressions.com. But we are also coming into a solar eclipse in 2 weeks with the new moon, and that energy with the sun being in Pisces, oh, happy birthday Pisces, by the way, it's bringing a lot of fears and anxieties out in us. Anything that you haven't cleared and healed, it's going to start bubbling up to the surface. And that's a good thing, because when the solar eclipse comes in on March 8th and 9th, it will enable, things that really need to get cleared to be cleared out. My psychic astrologer, Chris Witecki, likened it to cleaning all the clutter out of our attic. And we really, really need to do that. The energy that I was picking up, though, a lot of liars are going to be called out on their crap this week. A lot of us are going to either have a breakdown or a breakthrough. Monday, the energy is about our eyes being opened up wide. And Tuesday, I thought that I wrote this down on my list. Tuesday, it's really about taking a look at our own crap, our fears, our anxieties, and preparing for what we need to heal. So I think that's all I have on my little list, and I don't want to drag that out because I did write about it. And I also wrote about skunk totem because what is up with this hair? Look at this hair today. I mean, like, this is ridiculous. It's got a lot of body. I'm sorry. I'm just cracking myself up over here. But yeah, when I took the dogs out this morning, the first thing I smelled was skunk. So I know spring is right around the corner. So I did write about what the skunk totem means. And, it's kind of going hand in hand with this full moon that we have coming, the solar eclipse with the new moon in 2 weeks. A lot of people hide behind a mask, and they project out to the world what they think people want to see. They try and hide behind this mask, and they hide their fears and anxieties behind this mask. And it's really interesting because Pisces kind of takes that veil off, and it really opens me up a lot. And I was thinking today about all the people that I know that I really haven't even been paying attention to, that it popped into my head, like, yeah, so-and-so is such a fake, or so-and-so is hiding behind this mask. So I'm really hoping that this energy will help a lot of you step into your authentic self and to feel comfortable with being yourself and not really worrying so much about what other people think. Trust me, people are not worried about you. They're worried about themselves. So, stop putting that pressure on yourself to be so perfect or to, show a perfect image, because you're really not living authentically. Yeah, sometimes I can't get my words out. And you're not making yourself happy either if you're not living authentically. All right, so let's get to the readings. The card, this word kept coming up and coming up and coming up all weekend long. And so I'm really thrilled that I picked it, and it's surrender. Surrender, Dorothy. The next 2 weeks, it's really about surrendering and just going with the flow. I liken it to throwing yourself into a stream of water and just allowing your body to float down through the current and see where it takes you. You know, don't be so worried about where you're going to end up. It's time to really just go with the flow. And these two cards fell out of the deck as I was pulling that, and it's laughter and wisdom. And without getting too technical on these, when you're doing this surrendering, I think it's really important to laugh at yourself and to be wise enough to know that none of your bullshit is important. Trust me, like with the sun in Pisces, Pisces doesn't give a shit. Our higher being doesn't give a shit when the sun is in Pisces. It's really about trying to clear up your crap and being your best authentic self. So it was even more interesting when the crystal card that I pulled for this week is Soda Light, which is the journey. This year, 2016, we are on a continuous journey of clearing up our old crap, even our past life crap. So, you know, here is some fantastic Soda Light. I can't manipulate this. And it's a lovely blue color. It's great for your third eye. It's great for your throat chakra. It helps you speak your truth. I also have this fantastic Soda Light bracelet. And yes, that is my bee tattoo. I call my daughter my bee. But I love this Soda Light bracelet. I wear it every day, just so that I have that healing energy. And also it allows my third eye to be open. It allows me to speak my truth. But this whole entire year is a constant journey to figure out at the end of the year who you're going to become January 1st when everything is brand new. Because next year, 2017, it's all about new beginnings. This year is all about endings, cleaning things up, wrapping things up. And the cards that I picked this week, they're from the Colette Baron Reid Wisdom of the Avalon deck. They really go with my blog that I wrote about the new moon, the skunk totem. And I'm also checking into a new project. I'm looking at anagrams and how they match up with astrology. I thought that I could do it in a couple days, but there's a lot of reading to be done. So anyway, getting onto this, the word Lord. He is about speaking your truth, but also really paying attention to the words that you're putting out into the universe. You'll see here it says praise. So don't speak badly about yourself. Stop the negative self-talk. It's about time. If anything, you're the one that should be telling yourself how fabulous you are. And the more you tell yourself that, the more you'll believe it. Now, the word Lord also speaks about, you know, the laws of attraction, and what you say out of your mouth is what boomerangs back to you. You know, I've talked about, you know, the universal laws. So when you're saying really horrible things about yourself, that's what's going to come back to you. People that feel that way about you, that's who's going to show up in your face. Situations are going to show up in your face. The word Lord is also, since he is about law of attraction, wants you to be grateful for everything that you have, even your bills. Because when you pay a bill, think about the services that you got and that you enjoyed. If you can look at it from that perspective and say, oh yes, when you're paying your cable bill, I enjoyed watching all of those television programs. When you paid your electric, I enjoyed having lights so that I could see and do my work, or, you know, heat. So try and think of, you know, things that aren't so fantastic. Think of them in a good sense, because whatever you put out into the universe, it comes back to you in about 90 days. That's kind of around the time that that's happening. So think about it. If you right now are not in a great situation, try and think back to 3 months ago. What was the vibe that you were rocking? Because if it was really shitty vibe and you're in a shitty situation now, you're reaping what you sow from 3 months ago. All right, the next card that I chose, and this is the law of harmony. So here we have another law coming into play, and she's the keeper of the scales, and it's about balance. But it's about balance within yourself, because if you are not balanced, and taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself, that's what you're putting out into the world. It gets put out energetically in the work that you do 9 to 5. It gets put out energetically to your family and to your friends and to your pets. Everything that is occurring within you gets put out energetically on an outward show. So she is talking about being fair with yourself, bringing yourself and your body into balance. Maybe you need to change up your diet. Maybe you need a little exercise. Maybe you need some more meditation and breathing. That's probably the best bet, is to spend at least 10 minutes a day, just breathing with your eyes closed, quiet your mind, even if it's in the bathroom. Sometimes that's the only place that I get some peace. And usually not even then, because I have at least 2 dogs and maybe 1 or 2 cats following me in there. So I never get any free time. And then the last card that I chose for the end of the week. This is Gaia's Garden, and she is about the law of supply. She wants to remind all of us that there's always enough for all of us to go around. Always. So, stop your lack mentality. And also, she wants you to be really mindful that how you treat yourself and the words that you say about yourself is what you are going to sow. You will reap what you sow. That's what will boomerang back to you. You have to treat yourself like a king or a queen, all right? And always treat yourself better and be on top, and then give to your friends and your family and your co-workers and everybody else down the line. But you always need to be number one. So that's my reading for the week. Please go check out my blog at www.expressions.com, because there's more information. I did that so that I can keep this video under 15 minutes, keep it nice and short for all of you, but there is a lot of information. And if you have any questions for me, I'd love to hear from you. Visit my Facebook page, Expressions of the Universe. I am on Twitter, but really not so much. My Instagram, it's usually photos that I'll take pictures of, a lot of times of food or something cool that I see. And of course, I have my blog, but I'm mostly on Facebook and my blog. So just to tell everybody, have a great week. Blessings to all of you, and treat yourself well these next 2 weeks. It's really, really important. I love you, and peace.